I'm Jess and I'm the head girl here at Wimbledon High School.
Hi, I'm Vera and I'm one of the deputies.
And hi, I'm Lily, I'm the other deputy.
Bringing the school back together after such a long time apart.
Something that we're really passionate about as well is continuing pupil voice, even though we can't necessarily have this lovely forum quality that we've had in past years.
We haven't been able to meet quite a lot of people as we normally would have, and I personally find that a bit upsetting because I really like talking to people. So this is one way we're able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that we've been cultivating at this school for a while, and I think we want to continue, even though it's even more of a challenge this year, is our inter-year bonding scheme. And obviously that's more challenging because we're in bubbles.
We're really lucky that we're a school that has a great use of technology, so we can actually have clubs that go vertically and are not just for 1 year, that take place online, which comply with social distancing, but that do allow, year 13 to set a good example of being open and friendly to younger years and letting them sort of access us through like common interests that you would find in a co-curricular programme.
I also think we've been lucky as well because of the technology we have that these clubs are still running.
I am running an It's Critical session, which is our literature society, and we're doing a STEAM session on science and literature, and now that we have a tower dedicated to STEAM, I think that's going to be really exciting.
At our school we use STEAM as an acronym to refer to science, technology, engineering, art and mathematics. So it's the usual sort of science subjects but with an interdisciplinary focus. So bringing in stuff like the design elements of DT or the sort of visual and architectural elements of science and engineering to try and make it a more well-rounded programme.
And so sixth form especially have been lucky enough to have the top floor of the STEAM Tower, which we have a whole new common room study space, and it's beautiful, as you can probably see behind us. And then there's also all the new science and technology classrooms below us.
I personally am taking English literature, politics, French and theatre studies as an extracurricular supplement. I really enjoy musical theatre and I like the aspect that you can have at Wimbledon High School of operating with other years, being involved backstage. It's really a unique experience where you can be sort of communicative in something you love.
I study maths, history, economics, and I do further maths AS level, but I've really enjoyed studying all of them just because they all offer a slightly different view on, I'd like to say, the world. And extracurricular wise, I do really enjoy being active, doing a bit of sport. Through studying economics at A level, I've discovered that I really enjoy it and it's what I want to take on to university, possibly with a bit of politics mixed in there.
I'm studying biology, chemistry and maths, and surprisingly some of my things that I enjoy to do in my free time are reading English literature, I enjoy history, I enjoy drama and music, but I obviously am also really passionate about science.
We're something of like a sort of kindness bubble. I find you really, I don't think there is anyone, staff included, who's afraid of judgment. There are not many schools where you would be completely comfortable as a sixth former to get up in a dance-off. At Wimbledon High School, I think it's kind of almost cool to get stuck in.
Being clever as a girl isn't considered in society often enough to be a cool thing, but here, if you raise up your hand, or if you're participating in a lot of clubs, or if you are really engaged in your subjects, that's something that both your teachers and your peers will look up to.
And as we were talking about clubs earlier, how we have so many different clubs, but you can also go and say, this club is not on offer, I want to run it, and they'll be like, go for it, do whatever you want. So we've had, I think, Women of Wimbledon WOW, that's been created very recently and it's got really, really popular, but that came from a student saying, I'm interested in this, I want other people to be interested in it too.
The school does a really good job at sort of bolstering students' ambitions in that sense.
I think that also leads really well into the idea of sort of activism and diversity, because in the past we have definitely attacked with a lot of zeitgeist and joy the ideas of feminism, which I think is hopefully a no-brainer for a girls' school, and also our annual Pride Weeks are beloved by students and staff. Hopefully this year we can get a Stonewall Gold. That would be really amazing for our school. We do try our best already to be sort of facilitating discussions around race, but especially in the wake of the mass protests specifically for Black Lives Matter in the summer, we really want to encourage girls to have those difficult conversations.
And being able to hold yourself well and form arguments is such an important skill. And I think,
especially in the age of the internet, when things tend to be sort of polarized, it's really important to be able to encourage those nuanced conversations and be able to say, you know what, I was wrong, or hey, I agree with this part but I don't agree with this part, because that doesn't happen enough. I would go with zest.
To sum up, I think go-getting.
And I would say free thinking, which isn't all much, but